In the top stories, Prime Minister Drew hopes for a unified approach toward tackling crime and violence. Water Services Department conducts experiment to improve water distribution, and Laurie Henry charged with possession of ammunition and cocaine. The details on these stories and more after the break.
Have you heard about Kumar's grocery store at Needmont Estate, just after the water department? At Kumar's, we pride ourselves on helpful and friendly staff, great prices, and excellent service. Don't miss our weekend specials, starting every Thursday, and our super specials on Saturdays. We're open Monday to Thursday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Fridays and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. So what are you waiting for? Check us out at Kumar's, where service is our pleasure.
It's something that you can't put into words. A buzz in the air. From the time you wake up, you're ready to go. The freedom, the fantasy, the fete. To know it is to live it and love it. You have to experience it. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
It has been 2 years since Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew led his team to victory at the polls to take over the reins of government. He and his team came to office on the promise of restoring our nation to its pre-COVID glory days, when good governance assured every citizen and resident was guaranteed economic stability and employment, quality health care and education, modern housing, and visionary social protections. But where are they now? And how do they measure up in delivering on the promises made to the people of St. Kitts and Nevis? Join me, Ebony Brandon, on ZIZ television for the limited episode series, The Nine, an era of transformation, as together we explore how Dr. Terence Drew and his government have followed through on their commitments to transforming the nation into the world's first sustainable island state.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 Newscast. I'm Carla Berridge. Prime Minister and the Minister of National Security, Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, says he hopes that after the 90-day campaign, citizens and residents will join in the fight against crime and violence. He made these remarks on Tuesday while appearing on ZIZ's The Edge with host Devon Cornelius.
Right. So at the end of that campaign, we expect that the communities and our citizens will be much more informed. We want our citizens to join in the fight against crime and violence and to help to promote a wholesome country and a wholesome community. We want people from wherever they are, that they are dedicated to this citizen security.
Dr. Drew also made mention of medium to long-term strategies aimed at crime prevention and detection.
And we also are seeking to implement the long-term, the medium and long-term strategies to deal with this. That is why we are forming out of the interministerial ministry, we are forming a secretariat, and out of that we would form possibly a department of government if we have to. So coming out of that, we will also start to build the foundation for the long-term implementation of this particular strategy. So that is part of what we are going to do. So we are looking to educate our people, hear from our people, let them truly be at the table to give their inputs, to come up with the medium-term and long-term strategies, and to make sure that we set the foundation for the implementation, and in all of that to have the constant feedback so that we can get it right.
On Friday, the Ministry of National Security launched the National Consultations and 90-Day Campaign Against Crime and Violence, which includes political parties as well as other individuals and organizations. The Prime Minister stated that while he encourages these groups' engagement, he hopes they would bring concrete solutions to the table to address the issue.
The only thing I would say about it is if you come to the table, you have to come with solutions that have shown to work and can work. We want to hear you. That is where I think a line would be drawn. And if you have a solution coming forward that has shown not to work and to make the situation worse, I cannot accept it because I have seen the data. I used to work at the hospital. I used to work in the community.
The 90-day campaign on crime and violence aims to bring the nation together to address the root causes of crime and violence through a whole-of-society approach. Residents in Shadwell, Taylors, Ponds Gardens, Buckley's Housing Development and Buckley's Park are part of an experiment being conducted by the Water Services Department to improve water distribution in these areas. In an interview with ZIZ News, Inspector of Pumps at the department, Ian Francis, explained that these areas have been affected by water service disruptions due to an issue with one of their pumps.
People in those areas are affected because Shadwell 1 is offline, so there's only one pump going to the Always tank. So because of that, we cannot supply water 24 hours in those areas, so we are supplying water from 4 a.m. to 9 a.m. daily.
To provide some relief to persons living in the affected areas, Mr. Francis explained that as of today, water will be supplied to these areas twice per day instead of one.
We are doing an experiment. We want to give them water twice a day, which is from the 4 a.m. to the 9 a.m. and from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. So we are starting today to do that experiment.
He asked that persons living in these areas contact the Water Services Department on their Facebook page to share their comments and recommendations concerning the increased service. The experiment will run for 1 week. Laurie Savan Joseph Henry of Malone Avenue, Bastia, St. Kitts, has been charged for the offenses of possession of ammunition, possession of cocaine, and possession of cocaine with intent to supply. He was arrested on September 6, 2024, and his charges were laid on September 8th at the Bastia police station. After the break, Independence 41 activities surround togetherness, and Nevis Prison Farm receives television. Stay with us.
Are you tired of Wi-Fi dead zones in your home? The Cable has the ultimate solution with our whole home Wi-Fi coverage. Say goodbye to frustrating signal drops and hello to seamless connectivity in every corner of your home. No more
Mom, my tablet's not working in my bedroom. My game is freezing, Daddy.
or WhatsApp calls dropping as you walk around the house. So many people struggle with dead zones and restricted Wi-Fi, and the Cable has the answer. Enjoy full blanket increased Wi-Fi coverage with installation in 48 hours or less. Whole home Wi-Fi coverage is here. Get the whole family connected today. Come in or call the Cable at 465-2588 to get your whole home Wi-Fi boost installed. The Cable, always giving you more. Terms and conditions apply.
Here are your Hornsford Value Mart IGA Independence 41 specials from September 5th through 18th. Now our Value Club Blue Tag special. Essential Everyday Vinegar, just $13.99. Arm & Hammer Liquid Detergent, $19.99. General Mills cereals are just $14.99 each. Essential Everyday Grated Parmesan Cheese, just $11.99. Sunny Delight is just $11.99. Essential Everyday Cooking Oil Sprays, $9.99 each. And now our very low weekly value deals. Essential Everyday Ketchup, $4.99. Essential Everyday Mayonnaise, $19.99 each. Mealless Pasta, $5.99. IGA or Essential Everyday Mac and Cheese, $2.99. Irish Spring Soap, $11.99. Colgate Toothpaste, $6.99. Shop Smart, Shop Value Mart. Sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en Value Mart.
Did you know that Flow Scholarship Awards has been empowering high school students across the Federation since 1988?
Over the past 36 years, Flow has invested in $1.5 million in financial assistance towards this scholarship program.
Flow has proudly awarded scholarship to over 350 students and counselors.
Many of whom have gone on to have successful careers in the medical field, politics, education, and so much more.
Our Flow scholars are making real contributions to St. Kitts and Nevis.
And guess what? This year we get to do it all over again on September 5th. A new cohort of students will be awarded scholarships, and that means school expenses are covered from Form 1 all the way up to CFBC. That's textbooks, uniforms, and all associated expenses. Guys, isn't that just amazing? We're truly out here connecting communities and transforming lives. Stay tuned to our platform for updates.
Welcome back. In the spirit of independence, the activities to mark St. Kitts and Nevis's 41st celebration so far are well received. That's according to Cabinet Secretary and co-chair of the Independence Organizing Committee, Dr. Marcus Natta. Speaking to ZIZ News on Tuesday, he said that the activities are centered around family and togetherness.
Good. What we endeavored to do for Independence 41 is try to keep the same level of excitement, the same level of patriotism in the activities that we had for Independence 40, which was a really big anniversary. And we, as a committee, decided to do some things that kind of bring us together and match the theme as well, which is Together a People Proud and Strong, Independence 41, and to bring families together, bring us as a people together. And I think we've achieved that with our national activities as well as those private and fringe events.
One highly anticipated attraction is Coney Island Amusement Park. Having been here almost 30 years ago, locals have expressed their excitement, saying they'll be in line instead of children. Dr. Natta shared details on what the committee is going for.
The amusement park experience that we're doing for Independence 41 is something that the committee thought of that would bring families together. In particular, we wanted a safe space where persons can bring their young children, where persons who may have disabilities can also come and enjoy themselves, and something a little different that we are not accustomed to here in St. Kitts and Nevis. It's not every day that you see a Ferris wheel in St. Kitts and Nevis, and so we thought that would be a nice addition to Independence 41 in order to, again, kind of bring us together, matching this whole idea of the independence theme of togetherness, patriotism.
Coney Island will be on island for 3 weeks until October 6th. As part of its ongoing collaboration with His Majesty's Prison, the Elevate program donated a 55-inch Samsung television to Nevis Prison Farm on Monday. The presentation was made by Permanent Secretary in the Prime Minister's Office, Naima Hazel. Accepting on behalf of the prison was Ray Brown, Acting Commissioner of Corrections, who was supported by Prison Matron Louis Smith and Rehabilitation Officer Virgil Hodge. The television is expected to be used for both educational and entertainment purposes in the development of the prison residents. According to the St. Kitts and Nevis Information Service, the Elevate program remains committed to its continued engagement in the prison's efforts to improve the facility's conditions and towards the rehabilitation and reintegration of the prison population. St. Kitts-born project engineer Austin Nurse says his participation in the UK-based show Married at First Sight is an opportunity to represent St. Kitts on the global stage. Nurse, a model and former cricketer, announced his new marital status in a post on social media, noting that he is part of the cast of reality show Married at First Sight in UK. Speaking with ZIZ ahead of the premiere of Married at First Sight, Nurse said he is proud to be the first Caribbean-born person and, by extension, the first Kittitian to be featured on the show.
Coming from the Caribbean.
His Kittitian upbringing has influenced his approach to relationships and now marriage.
Coming from the Caribbean for me, is more like I have to be myself. I have to represent my family because that's so important to me. I have to represent my people, because at the end of the day, like me putting myself out there like that, I'm representing St. Kitts, believe it or not. You know, I'm representing my people. So anything I do or say is a reflection of us. So I've always been the type of person growing up like that has good discipline, that has drive, that has passion in whatever I do, and stay dedicated to whatever I do. So I guess that mindset is how I kind of approach things.
He said he's happy to represent the region and spoke of what he hopes the impact would be for young persons in St. Kitts and Nevis.
It's an amazing feeling because obviously I'm the first person to ever get casted from throughout the whole of the Caribbean. You know, there's been Caribbean people on it before, but they're born in the UK. You know, but I'm the first born. And, you know, when I think about it, I'm like, Jesus, like, I feel proud. I feel really proud. Not only of myself, but for me, I look back and I think the youth of St. Kitts is going to see this and go, well, you do it? I could do this too. You know what I mean? And I've always had that in the back of my head in terms of I have to behave a certain way. I can't have the youths who, you know, who are striving to be actors or striving, you know, to be entrepreneurs and that kind of stuff, to see me, you know, behave in a certain way, if you get where I'm coming from. So it's a very proud feeling. It's a very proud moment. I hope the people of St. Kitts and the Caribbean, like, just run behind this. And because Scarlett, there's so much talent. We've got so much talent. And we obviously haven't got the opportunities like home, like what's here. You know what I mean? So whenever I get these type of opportunities, I need to make sure like I kick down the door. You know what I mean? Like, and people need to know, like, yeah, that's a kick shot.
Married at First Sight UK is a British reality television program where strangers agree to get married with no knowledge about their partner. Meeting for the first time at the altar, each pair is filmed for a period of 6 weeks after saying "I do." The first episode of the season will air on September 16th at 9 p.m. Follow Orson's journey via his social media platforms at Nurse G. Orson on Instagram or Orson Nurse on Facebook. Coming up in regional news, UK to introduce electronic travel authorization for non-visa visitors. The details when we come back.
This hurricane season, don't wait until it's too late. Hosford's Building Center and Navy Center are here to help. Get prepared with our Hurricane Ready Savings event. From now until the end of October, get a massive 25% off on all your hurricane preparedness essentials. We're talking tarps, lamps, generators, and more, all at a quarter of the price. And stay safe with 25% off all protective gear and roofing products. Whether you're bracing your home or stacking up for an emergency, Hosford's has got you covered. Visit Hosford's Building Center and Navy Center today. Our expert team is ready to help you find everything you need to weather the storm. Don't wait. Prepare now and save big. That's Hosford Building and Navy Centers, your trusted partner in hurricane preparedness. Because when the storm hits, it's too late to start preparing. Hosford's, building for a safer tomorrow. Terms and conditions apply. Are you tired of Wi-Fi dead zones in your home? The Cable has the ultimate solution with our whole home Wi-Fi coverage. Say goodbye to frustrating signal drops and hello to seamless connectivity in every corner of your home. No more
Mom, my tablet's not working in my bedroom. My game is freezing, Daddy.
or WhatsApp calls dropping as you walk around the house. So many people struggle with dead zones and restricted Wi-Fi, and the Cable has the answer. Enjoy full blanket increased Wi-Fi coverage with installation in 48 hours or less. Whole home Wi-Fi coverage is here. Get the whole family connected today. Come in or call the Cable at 465-2588 to get your whole home Wi-Fi boost installed. The Cable, always giving you more. Terms and conditions apply.
Did you know that Flow Scholarship Awards has been empowering high school students across the Federation since 1988?
Over the past 36 years, Flow has invested in $1.5 million in financial assistance towards this scholarship program.
Flow has proudly awarded scholarship to over 350 students and counselors.
Many of whom have gone on to have successful careers in the medical field, politics, education, and so much more.
Our Flow scholars are making real contributions to St. Kitts and Nevis.
And guess what? This year we get to do it all over again on September 5th. A new cohort of students will be awarded scholarships, and that means school expenses are covered from Form 1 all the way up to CFBC. That's textbooks, uniforms, and all associated expenses. Guys, isn't that just amazing? We're truly out here connecting communities and transforming lives. Stay tuned to our platform for updates.
Welcome back. The UK government has announced that visitors who do not require a visa will soon need an electronic travel authorization ETA to enter the country as part of efforts to digitize its border and immigration system. Starting from 8th January 2025, eligible non-European visitors will need an ETA to enter the UK, with the requirement extending to eligible European visitors from 2nd April 2025. The new system is aimed at enhancing security and improving the experience for the millions who enter the UK each year. The Minister for Migration and Citizenship stated that, quote, digitization enables a smooth experience, end quote, for visitors and demonstrates the UK's commitment to enhancing security through technology. The ETA, costing £10, will allow multiple entries to the UK for stays of up to 6 months over a 2-year period, or until the holder's passport expires. Applications will open on 27th November 2024 for non-Europeans and on the 5th of March 2025 for Europeans. The digital authorization will be linked to travelers' passports, allowing for security checks before travel, and is similar to systems used by the US and Australia. Alongside the ETA, the UK is transitioning to e-visas for those needing to live, work, or study in the country, replacing physical documents with digital proof of immigration status. The government is urging current holders of biometric residence permits, BRPs, to create online accounts to access their e-visas, as most BRPs are set to expire on the 31st of December 2024. To support the transition to digital documents, the government has allocated funding to assist vulnerable individuals. For more information about ETA eligibility and application processes, visit the official gov.uk website. The Caribbean Development Bank, CDB, is hosting the 2024 Multilateral Development Banks MDB Chief Risk Officers Forum in Bridgetown, Barbados from the 9th to the 10th of September 2024. The event gathers over 20 senior risk management professionals to discuss strategies for enhancing the long-term sustainability of their institutions. The forum focuses on enhancing risk management with discussions on climate risk, artificial intelligence, and risk management in conflict zones. In his opening address, CDB Acting President Isaac Solomon stressed the importance of financial stability amid global uncertainties and the need for collaboration among MDBs. Launched in 2013, the annual CRO Forum aims to strengthen collaboration and resilience among MDBs, supporting sustainable development efforts worldwide. Coming up, Tropical Storm Francine expected to hit Louisiana as a hurricane. The details when we come back.
You're never too young to start planning for your financial future. That's why I decided to visit National Caribbean Insurance to speak with one of their friendly sales agents.
Here at NCI, we strive to ensure customer satisfaction by choosing the right policy for you. Our endowment plans provides customers with adequate returns on their investment. The quinquennial bonus policy offers a 25% payout of the sum assured every 5 years. Other life insurance packages can help to secure your family's future. Also, please consider our health plans so you can be reimbursed for medical expenses to ease financial impact. Just remember, the younger you are, the more affordable insurance is for you.
Don't wait until it's too late to apply. Make an appointment to see a sales agent.
Visit us today. We serve, we protect, we satisfy. That's NCI.
Welcome back. Tropical storm Francine is gaining strength over warm Gulf of Mexico waters and is expected to reach hurricane status before making landfall in Louisiana on Wednesday. A hurricane warning is in effect along the Louisiana coast, with a storm surge warning stretching from Houston to the mouth of the Mississippi River. Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry urged residents to prepare and heed evacuation warnings. Francine is expected to make landfall as a Category 2 hurricane with winds of 96 to 110 miles per hour. The National Hurricane Center warns of potential life-threatening storm surge and flash flooding with up to 12 inches of rain expected in some areas. New Orleans officials are preparing for heavy rain, gusty winds, and possible tornadoes, while Mayor LaToya Cantrell has urged residents to finalize their storm plans and be ready to shelter in place. Francine, currently 125 miles southeast of the mouth of Rio Grande, is expected to continue north and make landfall in Louisiana on Wednesday. Donald Trump's advisors see several potential weaknesses for Kamala Harris as she prepares for a possible debate against the former president. They believe Harris will have to defend her record on key issues such as inflation under President Joe Biden and her shift from more liberal positions during her 2020 presidential campaign to a centrist stance. However, some Republicans worry that Trump's unstructured style could mean missed opportunities to challenge Harris effectively. Mark Short, who led debate preparations for Trump's former Vice President Mike Pence in 2020, advises focusing on issues like the border crisis, the economy, and inflation. Short contrasted Pence's detailed preparation, which included days of rehearsals with stand-ins mimicking Harris, to Trump's more spontaneous approach. Up next in sports, Honda Newtown United defeats Mapao Keon Rockets in the Elvis Star Brown Women's League. Stay with us.
You're never too young to start planning for your financial future. That's why I decided to visit National Caribbean Insurance to speak with one of their friendly sales agents.
Here at NCI, we strive to ensure customer satisfaction by choosing the right policy for you. Our endowment plans provides customers with adequate returns on their investment. The quinquennial bonus policy offers a 25% payout of the sum assured every 5 years. Other life insurance packages can help to secure your family's future. Also, please consider our health plans so you can be reimbursed for medical expenses to ease financial impact. Just remember, the younger you are, the more affordable insurance is for you.
Don't wait until it's too late to apply. Make an appointment to see a sales agent.
Visit us today. We serve, we protect, we satisfy. That's NCI.
And in sports, Newtown United dealt a blow to Keon Rockets' bid for the Elvis Star Browns Women's League Cup after defeating them 4-2 on Monday at the National Bank Group of Companies Technical Center in St. Peters. Andre Huey has the details.
The 2024 Women's League President's Cup champions Honda Newtown United started off their quest for the Elvis Star Brown Women's League title with a 4-2 victory over Mapao Keon Rockets on Monday, September 9th at the National Bank Group of Companies Technical Center in St. Peters. The match was broadcast live on the SKNFA Facebook page and YouTube channel with commentary by Derek Mills. Here are the highlights.
Newtown now looking to build on the right side again. Plays it on the inside, meaning hit the ball, looking to hit that one over. Touches it over. And it's Rima firing a shot as that one goes into the back of the net. And Honda Newtown United going up some 1-0 here in the 12th minute of play. Rima getting that goal. That's Sherima for Honda Newtown United getting the first goal of this game, breaking the deadlock in the 12th minute of play. And Newtown firing a shot there. Caitlin fires the next one, and that one comes off the hands of the goalkeeper and goes into the back of the net. And Caitlin getting the second goal here for Keon in the 22nd minute of play. So it's 2-0 in favor of Honda Newtown United. Player for Honda Newtown United. And Rima getting onto the end of that one and puts it into the back of the net. Lovely half volley there by Rima. Getting the cross. By Boyles. And Rima getting onto the end of that one. Inside. Liber. And number 16 not able to control. But it's number 16 getting there and firing a shot, and that one goes into the back of the net. And Keon getting a consolation goal here. And it's a bit of work there by Jasana and the number 16 player for Keon. That's Wilson. And Wilson getting the goal here for Keon in the 39th minute of play. We have Sharima looking to find Caitlin Forbes, and he's missing that one, and that one goes into the back of the net. It was a back pass, and the Keon goalkeeper not able to get anything on the ball. She came out and missing everything, and that ball just trickles into the back of the net. So it's an own goal against Keon. Sharima winning that one easily, looking to get on the inside, and Sharima gives it away. The number 6 player for Keon now, that's Shari. Shari goes on the inside, finds Jenny. Jenny sprinting away. Jenny fires a shot, and Jenny puts it into the back of the net, and Keon pulling back a goal of their own in a minute. Jenny chipping that one over the head of the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper getting caught in no man's land there.
After the match, coach of Newtown Women, St. Clair Morris, said his players started off the first half well, but fell off a bit in the second half.
We performed well in the first half. In the latter part of the first half, we were so confident that we were 3-0. Then coming back scoring 1, and then we lose our confidence going into the second half. And you see where Keon dominated the game, had several chances at our goal, and unfortunately they couldn't convert.
Coach of Keon Women, Valentine Anthony, said he was proud of his players, who he said fought to the very end.
Well, as you said, not the result we wanted, but I will say I commend my team for a very good performance. I think that we dominated the game from start to finish, but just that we didn't get the goals. But like I said, my team played with probably our best game of the season, so kudos to my team.
The second match of Monday's doubleheader between Village Lady Superstars and defending champions MFCR Old Road United Lady Jets did not play, as Village did not have enough players to start the match. The LV Star Brown Women's League Final Four playoffs continue on Friday, September 13th, when Newtown United play Village Lady Superstars at 6 p.m., while Old Road will take on Keon Rockets at 8 p.m.
And that's it for sports. When we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines.
Yeah, man. Another day in the books. Well, hello there. Ooh, she pretty from head to toe, and are you ready to go? Wait there. Whew. Can't afford to slip up. Not even in my dreams.
And wrapping up with a recap of the top stories. Prime Minister drew hopes for unified approach toward tackling crime and violence. Water Services Department conducts experiment to improve water distribution, and Laurie Henry charged with possession of ammunition and cocaine. And that's the end of the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. Thank you for joining us. I'm Caleb Barrage.